When you think of the phrase moving forward, you might think of progress or perseverance. And that's important because we all need to be able to move forward in life. When I came to MCC about 5 years ago, it was clear that the church was in a state of transition. They were in the middle of a construction project, but what they really needed was a clear vision for the future. What we needed was a way forward. So we started with a renewed commitment to reaching a new generation. And we started to grow as we saw more and more families find a place where they could belong. And more people started inviting their friends and neighbors to a church that was closer to where they live, to where they play, to where they go to school, and even to where they work. What we were discovering was people wanted a home church closer to their home. Over the last few years, we've had the privilege of seeing many people give their lives to Christ. And even through a global pandemic, we are seeing more new faces every week with no signs of slowing down. It's interesting that what's happening at MCC also happened in the life of the early church. As they faced their own challenges of famine or sickness or persecution, God enabled them with a way to move forward. What if the same could be true today? What if what the world needs most is a forward-moving church where hope is present? A church that's not distracted or paralyzed by fear, but a church that is on mission with God, that a church that is energized by faith to love and serve the world. With that in mind, we've identified 3 different ways that we can move forward together. The first and the biggest part of the Forward Initiative is the elimination of all of our debt. What this means is more resources will be unleashed to reach more people in our community. And the more people we can reach, the more changed lives that we will see, the more people we will be able to impact with the gospel of Jesus Christ. Second is the reality that a lot of times facilities and property improvements are just a part of ministry. And unfortunately, things wear out over time. Over the last few years, our current parking lot has substantially deteriorated. And what we would like to see happen is that when a guest arrives on our property, it's a positive experience starting in the parking lot. And so we're confident that with a new parking lot, anyone who comes onto the church property for any reason, it's going to be a positive experience and will enhance our ministry for years to come. Third, we want to be able to help our missions partners move forward as God is leading them. And one in particular, Haitian Christian Outreach, with everything that they have been doing to spread God's love in a country that has been rocked with natural disasters recently, we feel that it's the right time and the right thing to do to bless them with some extra financial assistance so that they can continue supporting the relief needs that are happening there today. How can you help us move forward? Well, there's really a couple of ways, and they're very simple. The first one is prayer. We've created a prayer journal for everyone to be able to access either in a paper copy or also on a special website at monticellochristian.org/forward. And you can find this prayer journal. It's about 30 days going from now through November 15th. And every day is a couple of verses where you and your family can reflect on God's word and then talk about how it can apply to our life and then pray about how God is leading you to participate in the Forward Initiative. The other thing you can do related to prayer is to sign up for our 24-hour prayer event. This is going to happen November 12th and 13th. It'll start at 5 p.m. on November 12th and go through 5 p.m. on November 13th. And you just sign up for a 30-minute time slot. Now, this is a hybrid prayer event, meaning that you can pray at home if you want, or you can come to the church and we have a room dedicated to this where you can go in and we'll have everything that you need in this room so you can have a great prayer experience. The second way that you can be involved in the Forward Initiative is to give. You're soon going to be receiving a commitment card that outlines 3 different ways that we can give to the Forward Initiative. And the first is what we call courageous giving. This is when you would write the largest check you've ever written to Monticello Christian Church. Or you can give online if that's the way that you prefer to do it. but it's a one-time gift that you can make on November 14th, which is Commitment Sunday. The second way is we call it a creative gift. This is a non-cash gift. This is something that you could sell or something that you don't need anymore and you can redeem in a different way and then give the money back to the Forward Initiative. And then the third way is with a continuous gift. And this is your commitment over the next 2 years, going through the end of 2023, that you would give toward the Forward Initiative over and above your regular giving. So let me come back to this idea of moving forward. It can really be summed up in one word: impact. We can have all the nicest facilities, we can have all the money that we need, but if we are not making an impact for the cause of Christ in our community and beyond, then we're not irresistible, we become irrelevant. So I hope you can help us move forward together. I hope for all of us, this is so much more than just about the math or the money, but it's about the mission of connecting more people with Christ, His community, and His cause. Let's move forward together.